Morning, everybody. Sunday morning, 5 a.m. Just leaving the yard. Got the truck all checked out. We're going to do some dumping in the dark here. I don't think I've ever recorded this stuff. I got some new recording equipment, so I'm trying this out, see how this works. So we got a little drive here. Nice day out, finally. 60 some degrees. Not so humid. Tell you what, the last week has just been a killer. Road's a little rough. Let's see how long. Been having some transmission problems with this truck. Trying to baby it a little bit. It wants to, when it downshifts really hard. The dang near bounces the wheels off the ground. So we don't know if there's some valve sticking or we changed the fluid in it, and it worked really good yesterday. I mean, after all, this truck's got 359,000 miles on it. Still original transmission. There's a bumpy do here. We all pray someday they'll resurface. All right. On our way to the first stop here. Coming up on our fairgrounds. I can't believe that. I think our fair starts next week. That's how you know the end of the summer is coming. The school starts. And I don't know what kind of winter we're having. I hear different stories, mild, and I heard terrible. So it'll be interesting. Alright, we're almost here. See how bad these are. I dumped these at 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Yeah, dumped these like 3 times. 5 a.m., noon, and 4 o'clock. Well, they're not too bad. Roll down my window here. Turn on some lights. Okay. About how they should look. What I like to do is I like to drive alongside of them, see if there's anything in there that shouldn't be before I start dumping. I spent some time yesterday straightening all these dumpsters out. I like them in a nice even row because the guy that does this route, he don't care. When I used to do this route, he used to bug me. Everything looks good. All right. Open the top door. We got a lot of tractors out here for some reason. Uh, Next one. What I like about doing this early, there's no cars driving in behind you. Later on this afternoon, this place will be hopping. All right, let's run some blade here. A lot of cardboard boxes. So we've got to watch the top there. I don't want anything to fall behind. So I stop it, bring it back. There we go. Looks like we got a microwave or something on top of this one. Make sure that don't fall off and hit the top of my truck. That'll be a loud noise. Do this slowly. Give her the beans. There we go. She's in. Next one. Right. And the blade. Right. Next. Let's go on down the line here. Got my windows are starting to fog up here. A little humidity out there. These dumpsters are all 6 yard. Oh, that one was a little full. Be running the blade on this one a couple of times. A lot of boxes. People, you should learn how to break down your boxes before you throw them away. Really, be easier than us, I tell you that. Not to mention, it fills these cans up so fast. You just throw these big boxes. I had a box in here about the size of the truck yesterday, and when I dumped it, it was sticking clear out of the top. I managed to get it down into the hopper before, so I didn't have to climb up, kick it down in there. And then we got her. All right. I'm gonna have to turn on the AC to clear these windows off here. I'm one of them guys. I like to drive with the window down, not have the AC on all the time. All right. Next. We're more than half done. Oh, we got a straggler. 5 left. Yeah, let's see what this straggler's gonna do here. Gonna fall out on my forks. Oh, there it goes. All right, I'll pick that up later. Alrighty. Let's see how busy it's gonna be today. It's supposed to be 97 degrees. Usually when it gets hot out, people don't come out much. Oh yeah, she's a full hopper here. At the end of the day, I always clean out the back of this truck. I cleaned it out last night. Run it one more time, and we'll go to the next one. 3 left. There we go. You can take that with me. All right. Way up their bag. Don't fall over. Nope. That one did. Get down to the end of these. You got to pack them every dump. Last one. Then we go to the other site. Got 2 sites like this. The other one doesn't has less containers than this place does. Let's see. I need to pull this back just a hair. There we go. Hold on. Let's back up over here. Do a little packing. We'll run it again. Alright, let's get out and do a walk around, make sure there's nothing on top or anything. Grab my gloves. Looks good up there. Grab this cardboard. Get him later. Stay there. Always check the tires. Looking good. Let's go to the next one. Close the lid. PTO off. Work lights off. Alright. Now we gotta drive through town here and go to the other end. Only thing about Sundays, pretty quiet. I'm the only garbage man out today on Sunday, except we do have a rear load guy out. He will come in a little later today and he'll dump some restaurants, but that only takes him 2 hours. He'll be done for the day. We got there running across the road. Oh, we got some deer over here. We got a little Bambi. What do we got down here? Some more deer. I don't want to hit them. There they go. All right. Yeah, our competition doesn't even go out on Sundays. The city definitely doesn't go out on Sundays. The city has their own route. They got rear loads that go up and down alleys. They got a driver and two guys hanging off the back. They're talking about doing side load here. They're looking into the cost of that. If they do that, they can get rid of two guys. When I drive rear load during the day, sometimes I run into them in the alley. We come down the same alley, but the opposite direction. So you got to watch out for that. I'm going to start recording some rear load stuff here shortly. The thing about this early in the morning, all the lights are blinking. Treat them like stop signs. Behind these lights, they're building us a new McDonald's. I don't know what was wrong with the old one. Looked fine to me, but whatever. That's going to be one of my stops. This is my, when I do rear load, this is my section over here. McDonald's is one of my stops. Go the overpass here. It's a little bumpy. Got a train yard underneath us. That's why you have this overpass. A lot of railroad tracks. I know down at the bottom down there's a little bumpy doodles here. And there it is. That was really bad before they put the front shocks on this thing. Front end would bounce up and down. I don't think that guy stopped. Oh, well. Stop signs, people. Well, we're getting there. What do we got going on over here? Yeah, that's the sheriff sitting there. I was told by one of my sheriff's buddies, he says, if you see us sitting in the median or sitting off the road, that means we're taking our break. I chuckled at him. I said, come on. He says, no, it's true. spot. See all the floodlights there. They like to keep a lot of lights. They got cameras here too to watch people dump into illegal stuff. Same with the other one. This one ain't that full. That's a good thing. Yeah, I turn on some work lights. PTO. Open the lid. This one here. This first container's got really skinny pockets because our old truck had really skinny forks. So you gotta get this right spot on here. Our old Max, they had like toothpicks for forks. This one here, they're big and beefy. So, I mean, they touched straight the sides of the post. Alrighty, slide her back. So, push you ahead a little bit here. I like to try to keep them lined up as best I can. So I gotta dump all them, and then I got two towns that are close. I gotta go dump them. Then I go to the landfill. So probably won't bore you with dumping the rest of this, but I might do some landfill footage later on in the day because I get the whole landfill to myself. I got a remote control to get inside there, and they're digging a new cell. Maybe I'll show that to you guys. So yeah, when I go to the landfill, I got the clicker to open the gate, and I have a card to scan myself in, to weigh myself, scan myself out, and I get my weight, and they print off the ticket. So we'll just finish these up. I'm gonna have to charge up this camera. I just wanted to test out this new camera. It doesn't take very long footage, so I have to do some editing and then later on today I'll show you some landfill stuff. There's daylight out. I think I dumped these about 4:20 yesterday. Yeah, my windows are fogging up again. It's one thing about these cab holders. Sun's starting to come up. Big boxes again.